46,000. 46,000 hours. That is a lot of hours, and a lot could be accomplished in 46,000 hours. There are about 2,300 undergraduate students at Whitworth, and if each student completed 20 hours of community service per term, that would be 46,000 hours of community service. Imagine how much could be accomplished in that time. This idea really excites me. The fact that this requirement would allow so many people to benefit and grow. And in my experience, community service has been so beneficial for everybody involved. A little bit about me and my background. I first started volunteering when I was a senior in high school, and that year I completed over 100 hours of community service. I did all sorts of things, from tutoring to helping out at local preschools, and it was such a fun year. Then I came to college here at Whitworth, and last semester I volunteered with the Northeast Youth Center, which is an organization here in town that helps provide educational and recreational activities for underprivileged youth. It was an amazing experience, and it was so beneficial for me to learn about this outside company, and it was beneficial for them. So I'm actually still working with them today, and so it's been a really rewarding experience, and so rewarding that we're continuing that collaboration together. Most recently, I have been volunteering with Jubilation, which is Whitworth's dance ministry, and I've been donating my time and teaching dance classes, which once again has been an amazing experience. So I think that if Whitworth required each student to complete 20 hours of community service per term, I think the outcome of that, the result of that, would be incredible, and I think we need to do it. I think we need to make that a requirement. Now, there are three main reasons why I think this should be a requirement at Whitworth University. The first would be that it fits our mission. Our mission is to honor God, follow Christ, and serve humanity, and this requirement of 20 hours of community service would absolutely fit that mission. The second reason is that this community service would help prepare students for work beyond Whitworth and working in the outside world with other organizations. Thirdly, lastly, we would be bettering our community, bettering our environment through our community service, and I think that makes it worth it. So, to begin with, what is Whitworth's motto or purpose statement? As I said before, it is to honor God, follow Christ, and serve humanity. And I want to focus on that last part, serve humanity. What does it mean to serve humanity? It means to be selfless and to help others, to do what you can to help other people, to help better humanity. And I think community service is a great way to do that. If I was an administrator at Whitworth, I would think absolutely we should make community service a requirement, because as putting that as our mission statement and as our purpose statement, we are agreeing to fulfill that. And so I think a wonderful way to fulfill that and to show the world that yes, this is what Whitworth is about, and this is what we are going to do, this is what we are doing, community service would be a great way to do that. And I think it also fits with the other parts of the purpose statement as well. I think we would be honoring God and following Christ. I think he would be overjoyed if he saw every Whitworth student completing 20 hours of community service. God would be so happy, and I think that would be doing God's work. So, number one, this requirement of community service fulfills our mission at Whitworth University. Secondly, all students would really benefit from this experience. I can speak firsthand. I have volunteered a lot, and it has helped me grow as a person so much. It helps students and prepares them to work in the outside world. I know there's talk of this pine cone curtain and that Whitworth is secluded in this pine cone curtain, but you know, it's so important to get out there in the world beyond Whitworth and to get involved and get connected to your community, and community service is a wonderful way to do that. So for example, like I said, I worked with the Northeast Youth Center last semester, and that was wonderful because I got out into my community and I was being active, learning a lot about my community. I'd never been there. I'd never been to that part of town, and I'm from Spokane, So it was really great to go there, learn more, and also interact with people, communication. I connected a lot with the director of the Northeast Youth Center. Her name was Kate, and I had to be in constant communication with her from email to text. I was always contacting her, so it was wonderful for my communication and my interpersonal skills. And it also taught me how to be flexible, because what time worked for me didn't always work for her. So it helped me learn how to be flexible and how to make things work and how to collaborate with an outside organization. So once again, this requirement of community service would be wonderful for students. It would prepare them for life beyond Whitworth and how to interact with other organizations. Third, I think this should be a requirement at Whitworth University because it would better our community. The phrase itself, community service, it's centered around this idea of community. And the definition of community is not just beyond Whitworth, it includes Whitworth. I think Whitworth and everybody beyond we're all inclusive, we're all in this together, we're one community, and I think everybody involved, from students to outsiders, could benefit from this community service. 46,000, that is so much, and imagine how much change could be done and how many people could benefit from that many hours of community service. We'd be improving lives. I know with my work with the Northeast Youth Center last semester, we were raising money so that every child could have coats, hats, gloves, warm clothing for the winter, food, and a little extra Christmas cheer, a gift. And getting to go to the Northeast Youth Center and meet all of those kids and knowing I was helping them, it made me so joyous. And then to see those kids as well joyous when they were told, you're gonna get warm clothes, you are gonna have food this Christmas, and you're even gonna get a gift, Santa's coming. So the children benefited, I benefited. It's a community enriching thing to complete community service. So once again, I think that this requirement of 20 hours per term per student at Whitworth would be an incredible idea. So as you can see, from fulfilling our mission statement to going out into the world and getting connected and learning how to live beyond Whitworth and live in the greater community to enriching the community and bettering it, making this requirement of 20 hours per term would be a very smart and wise move. And I know God would fully be joyous over this decision to make it a requirement. So as you leave here today, I want you to remember that number, 46,000. What could we do in 46,000 hours?